Good morning everyone. This is As Mohammad Khan and I welcome you with today's segment student. Today we will discuss about the types of natural resources. In our previous segment student we have discussed about the natural resources. So what are the natural resources students? The materials or the substances that are used by us again and again to fulfill our needs are known as resources, and these resources are obtained by the nature. That's why they are known as natural resources. And natural resources we obtain with the different layers of the earth like lithosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and the atmosphere. So these are the different layers of the earth from which we obtain the natural resources. According to their limitation, there are the two types of resources, mainly inexhaustible and exhaustible. Inexhaustible natural resources are the resources that are not exhausted by the human activities, means they are not vanished by the human activities and they are unlimited in nature. Means the resources that are not exhausted by the human activities are known as inexhaustible natural resources, and they are unlimited in nature, like air, water, solar radiations. Air, water and solar radiations are the examples of inexhaustible natural resources student. Like air contains the different gases like oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water in the form of water vapor. So that air gases can be recycled and we get again. In this way student, water is also recycled and we get again that, and it is unlimited on the earth. Means on our earth there is 70% water is found in different forms like the sea, ocean, rivers, ponds, lakes. So they are unlimited. In this way, like the solar radiation, in every day we get the sunlight, and with the help of the sunlight what we get student, we get the solar radiation, and it is the continuous process, and means every day we get the sunlight. Like this student, exhaustible natural resources. Exhaustible natural resources are the resources that can be vanished or exhausted by the human activities are known as exhaustible natural resources. Exhaustible natural resources are limited in nature student, and they are found on the earth in the form of fossil fuels. Means many years ago the dead living organisms were buried deep of the earth due to the natural disaster, and with the help of those living organisms, dead living organisms, we are getting the fossil fuel, and those fossil fuels are limited in nature student, and they are exhausting by us continuously without having the sustainable development. We are not using them sustainably. Like the fossil fuels example is coal and petroleum. Coal and petroleum are used by us, like with the help of the coal we are getting the electricity, and that electricity is produced in the thermal power plants. So that coal is exhausted by the thermal power plant to produce the electricity, and that coal we can't get again, because this process, means the formation of the fossil fuel, take a long period student, very long period. Like the fossil fuels that we are using, that was produced or that were bred many years ago. So it was a long duration period. That's why we can't get them again and we can't recycle them. And after the exhausting, we can't get them again. So that are known as exhaustible natural resources, and exhaustible natural resources are limited in nature. That's why we should use them sustainably. Means we should use them judiciously, student, for our future generation. Because if we will conserve them, if we will save them, then our next generation can use that. Otherwise, all the automobile transports, what should we do? We should have them in, we will have them in the museum, student. If we will don't use the fossil fuels judiciously. Now we come on the types of the exhaustible natural resource. There are the two types, student: renewable and non-renewable. Renewable and non-renewable. So student, what is renewable? Renewable means the resources that can be replenished, by the nature. Means they can be replaced with the help of recycling and the replacement in the reasonable duration of the time, and we get them again, are known as renewable natural resource. And they include both, student, living as well as non-living organisms. And in this, student, soil, forest, wildlife are the examples of the renewable natural resources, and they are unlimited, student. They are unlimited. Renewable, if we compare them non-renewable, then they are unlimited, because they can come again on the earth with the help of, like in the case of the living organism, they can come again on the earth with the help of the reproduction. Reproduction is the process from which all the plants and the animals continue their life and the race. And with the help of that, we again get those resources in the form of forest and wildlife. Like this, student, there is non-renewable resources. They cannot be replenished by the nature. With the help of the replacement and the recycling, we can't get them again. And generally non-renewable resources are found in the form of non-living organisms, and it includes the fossil fuel, student. Fossil fuels are the examples of non-renewable natural resources, student, because fossil fuels, we can't get them. Fossil fuels are not obtained by us in a limited period of the time, because this process means the fossil fuels are produced with the help of one important process, student, that is known as carbonization. And that carbonization period is a long duration period, student, and it takes the millions and millions years. That's why we can say that the fossil fuels are non-renewable in nature. That's why we should use them sustainably for our future generation. So it is about the types of natural resources. In our next segment, we will read about the breath of life, that is known as air. The breath of life is air, student. So about the air, we will read in our next segment. Thank you very much and have a nice day.